the common liabilities. There are some that we may not cover because they are not common. They speak to different clients. So those ones we'll continue discussing with individual clients when we visit your offices.
The professional indemnity, it will look after those people who are giving professional services. And these professional services, they are services that if you consume, if I mislead you, then I owe you a legal duty of care. So meaning you can sue me in case I deviate or in case I mislead you. We are your brokers, we are professional, we have our own professional indemnity. If we give you advisory that is incompetent, that make you suffer financial loss, then we owe you that professional duty of care. So, but then when you talk of duty of care, what exactly do we mean by this duty of care? And what is the breach of duty of care? It means there has to be a threshold, isn't it? So when we talk of a duty of care as a professional, what I mean is that I need to look at what I'm offering, and if I do something that can cause harm based from the services that I'm giving, then you're supposed to hold me accountable. So duty of care refers to legal responsibility, reasonably foreseeable, not to harm others.
What is actually covered in a cyber liability insurance? One, there's something, why is cybercrime important? One, there's something called denial of service. What happens is, the actors, what they do, they get into your system. They flood your system so that you cannot send out any information or no email can come in. Instances where you want to send an email and nothing is going out. So once they do that, they call you up, they tell you, for us to allow you use your broadband, pay us this money. Yeah, it has happened. I'm sure there are organizations here that have faced that. They may not admit, but privately when we talk, I know they will admit. So data theft. They get into the system, harvest the data. Once they harvest the data, then they sell that to the dark web. So when they sell to the dark web, that is when you find people calling you, people are using your credit cards internationally, or they take sensitive information, personal information.
So these are our steps on submitting a successful insurance claim. And one of them is to understand your policy well, know how you're covered, what are the exclusions, what's the deductible or what you call excess, and the requirements of the claim before filing. Then act promptly. Should always report incidences as soon as possible to avoid late notification challenges. Then gather evidence, that is collect all the relevant documentation and photographs as evidence, and complete forms accurately, the claim forms. When they are shared with you and you're not sure of how to do it, our team remains available to support with that. And you have collecting and recording evidence, photograph everything, especially for road accidents, including close-up photos of other vehicles involved, your vehicle, the plates, the injuries, and the property damage. This is because, especially the last one, because of liabilities that arise at a later stage. Then you have document the details, get the time, the date, the exact location, the position of the vehicle, and the information of the witnesses. Then of course seek medical attention. Get checked, even if there are no injuries and you feel like there could be injuries. Then keep records of all medical documents for a claim, especially where maybe you have had some first aid. Then report injuries, promptly notify your insurer and your employer of the injuries. Then assist others who may be needing the medical help. I'll move to reporting matters to police. So for police documentation, visit the nearest police station. Let's say, for instance, you're involved in an incident along University Way. You can't go to Waiyaki Way to report, or Kabete. You have to go to Central Police Station and obtain an abstract. So that jurisdiction really matters. Then of course cooperate, but avoid discussing any fault and admitting liability in case the other party is kind of blaming you for the incident. Then the next step is notify your insurance broker, that is Minet. We are always available through the service managers, through the hotlines, the office telephones, so always make sure you reach out. Then share key details of the accident, including the facts, the police reference, and relevant evidence. Then follow instructions that are given to you on the claim process.
Claims is really the moment of truth. That policy you took, you know, by that time, the person you were having a nice time with is not there. The person you went out, hung around, had good moments, is no longer there. When now a claim comes, suddenly you meet Patrick Omoro, whom you had not seen before. Then, at that time, Patrick tells you, look, what you have brought in here, there's a totally different process, sasa hakuna kucheka. Then you are wondering, but I paid you my premium. So, at that point, then reality starts sinking in. And you are lucky that you have a good broker on your side. I'll not re-emphasize Minet. Today, speed is of essence, and it's really very important. And amidst that, then other things have happened. The claims ecosystem is also evolving. Remember, now I'm calling it a big thing, ecosystem. Ecosystem involves a lot of things that are happening to influence the outcomes.